It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. Here we go. Irving to Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. To Hayward. Irving. Deep left corner. To Hayward. Oh, had him going there for a second. Hayward. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Hayward. Nothing going here on that drive. To Irving. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Curry. His first effort off the mark. Into the front court, it's Irving. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Irving. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala, both on and off the court.
It's Golden State basketball. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Thompson. To Green. Curry, Brown, up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Brown with the three, with a hand in his face.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Cousins. And throws it down.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Here comes the screen. Cousins up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Irving, textbook defense. Here's Curry with it up top. Down 4 to Cousins. Can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
He knows he needs his bench. Brad Stevens turns to his reserves. Durant to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Missed it. Cleans the offense. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Kevin Durant lets it go. To Irving. With another basket there.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Kevin Durant with the lob. Here's a chance from long range. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with the passing.
He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Able to convert on both free throws.
Number 34, Shaun Livingston.
Irving with the basketball. Up 6. Irving. To Rozier. Working it outside. Irving to Hayward. Curling inside. Irving to Rozier. From long range. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you got to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Steve Kerr going to call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Thompson. It's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Klay Thompson with the basketball. Bell, nice pass to set things up. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Iguodala to bring it up. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Oh, Baines with the rejection.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Rozier with it. Up a dozen. Cashes in for 2.
People at home, did you know that Aaron Baines played rugby growing up? He knows no other way but to be physical on the court because that's how he leaves his mark.
Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
First quarter's complete. The Celtics have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Possession lies with Golden State to Shaun Livingston. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and 1.
Free throw's good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics' lead. Cook to bring it into the front court. Down 11. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Irving to Jaylen Brown. To Horford. To Jaylen Brown. Horford to Irving. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. It's Cook with the basketball. Down 12. Knocked loose. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. It remains Warrior basketball. Livingston. From the painted area, won't go. Stuffs it down with authority. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Irving to Marcus Morris. Irving to Hayward. Irving to Marcus Morris. Fires the three. What can you say? Morris locked in on that one.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Cook to bring it into the front court. His guys trail by 13. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Iguodala to bring it up. Trailing by 11. Celtics keep possession. Celtics have it. To Marcus Morris. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Curry into the front court. 14-point deficit. It's denied by Horford.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Iguodala to bring it up. Trailing by 14. Curry to Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Horford with the rebound. To Irving. Hayward to Horford. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Let's see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Curry to Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Boston with the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Smart. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
It's Klay Thompson with the rock. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. There's no denying he's a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Brad Stevens will change up his lineup. Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Durant. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Curry. Look out. If he's hitting those, could be a long night.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Goes to the left side. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Curry into the front court. His guys down big. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Textbook body control on the Euro step.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Durant to Curry. Fires the three, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry off the iron. No good. To Jaylen Brown. Irving to Marcus Morris. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Morris. For three. Won't go down. To Curry. 4-3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to...
The Celtics were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Thanks for joining us for the Halftime Report. The second half is about to get started.
Golden State at the controls. 2-point shot for Curry. And 2 points to the board. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Beyond the arc for 3, and it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry to bring it up. Down a bundle. Steph lets loose. He connects with the step back.
Ed, I'm telling you right now, that is the move of an assassin.
Irving. Gets it in the right corner. To Irving. Terrific vision. Hayward. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Durant with the basketball up top. Looking to make something happen. And Cousins throwing it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
With a drop step. Shot from the lane won't go. Warriors have the basketball. They work it down. A big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. To Jaylen Brown. Irving. Buries it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
To Cousins. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Curling inside, and Draymond Green throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Irving, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Curry, they'll get it down to Green. Turns and slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Hayward to Irving. And stuffs it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's Steph at the controls. To Green. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Irving to Horford. Irving to Horford. Irving to Horford. To Irving. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play.
Slams it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Irving. It's Steph Curry with the rock. Oh, he had it. Now a three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. To Marcus Smart. Tatum knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Defensive foul to number 12, Terry Rozier. That's his first personal foul.
Green to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. That no good. Off the mark. To Hayward. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
And he misses that one free throw. Curry. Here comes the screen. To Cousins. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys hold a commanding lead. Inside, he scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Rozier. Slam dunk. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
To Rozier. Fires the three. Defense all over Rozier. Can't connect. To Thompson. Great dish to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Off the mark on his free throw. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Tatum. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Durant. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Hayward. To Irving. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Can't go down. Smothering defense. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
To Irving. Fires the three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
A shot by Durant that's no good. Irving to Rozier. Hayward. Goes to the right side. Here comes the screen. Irving to Rozier. Over to the right side. Irving to Rozier. For three. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Green to Curry. Carries it on the catch and shoot. He wants it at the rim and scores.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To Irving. Oh, blocked by Green.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics lead. Warriors basketball. Thompson to Green. Rejected by Tatum.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
From the painted area, won't go down. Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. Green. Oh, nice find for the basket.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
To Irving. Green to Curry. 4-3. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Goes 2 for 2. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys down big. Thompson. Boston secures the rebound. So the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Celtics added a win with today's solid victory.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics put one in the win.
Game track. Defense.
The Boston Celtics put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.